Okay, namaskaram. This is a question which came in the year 2024 in set A, question number 70. So let's understand the question, okay? The question is asking you to find the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in the value of 3 raised to 30. So if I take a number, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the rightmost digit of this number, is 5. The leftmost digit of this number is 1. Rightmost, it basically means the digit which is at the extreme right. But the question is not telling you to find the rightmost digit. It is asking you to find the rightmost digit preceding the zeros. So if I take a number like 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0. Preceding, rightmost digit preceding the zeros. Okay. This is a tricky number, but let's see. Here also the rightmost digit is 0. There is no doubt in it. But they are asking us to find the rightmost number preceding the zeros. So these many zeros are there. Okay. Then rightmost digit preceding the zeros are 5. Preceding. What is the word preceding means? Preceding. Preceding basically means coming before. Coming before. Ah, coming before. So we are looking for a number that comes before the zeros. So rightmost digit which comes just before the zeros is known as that will be 5. Okay. So the question is also asking you to find this thing. Now to understand this thing we have to dive into this number a little bit more. Okay, this is not the number which is given in the question, but I have to tell you some theories. If you look at this number, if I ask you how many zeros are there are 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. But out of these 4 zeros, these 3 zeros are special. That comes at the extreme right side of the number. These zeros are known as trailing zeros. So imagine if you have a tractor. And if you must have seen that thing which is at the back side. This thing is known as a trailer because it comes in the back side of the tractor. So just like that, these zeros come at the back side of the number. Therefore, these zeros are known as trailing zeros. So imagine if I'm asking how many trailing zeros are there. Trailing zeros are there in this number. Then you can say that the number of trailing zeros will be 3. 3 trailing zeros are there in number. And how these trailing zeros are formed, even that is an interesting part. Because all the trailing zeros are formed because of multiplication with 10. For example, if I take a number like 32 and if I'm multiplying with 1 time 10, I'm going to get 320. If I multiply with 110, I'm going to get 1 trailing zero. Now instead of that thing, again I'm taking 32, I'm multiplying with 2 tens, or I'm multiplying 32 with 10 square. 2 times multiplication of 10 basically means 10 square. Here the number you're going to get is 3200. You see, 2 trailing zeros because I'm multiplying 2 times 10. Okay. Now just like this, if I take any number, if I like, I think we can go back to the question maybe, the number which is given in the question. 3, if I'm taking 3 and multiplying with, it's not exactly the question, I'm changing it a little bit. If I'm multiplying with 10 raised to 30, this basically means that I'm going to get a number with 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, keeps on going. And if you ask how many trailing zeros are there, we can say that there are 30 trailing zeros. So multiplying with 30 times 10 will generate 30 trailing zeros. Okay. Now, again, let's go back to the question. The question is that what is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros? Basically, they are asking you to remove all the trailing zeros and then find the last digit, the rightmost digit preceding the zeros. If I'm looking for the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in this number, 320, it will be basically this 2. If I'm looking for the same thing over here, the rightmost digit preceding the zeros, in the number 3200. I have to remove these two zeros and look at this number. So instead of finding the rightmost digit preceding the zeros, or the another way I can do is that I can write the number 3200 as 32 into 10 square, and I can simply remove this 10 square, and I just have to find the unit digit of 32. Unit digit of 32 is 2, and that will be the same answer. Okay, let's take one more example. If I take the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0. If the question is to find what is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros, what I have to do? Remove the trailing zeros and take the unit digit. So the answer is going to be 4. One more question. If I'm asking you to find 5 into 3, that's our choice. Let's take 7 into 4 into 10 raised to 6. The question is again to find the rightmost digit preceding the zeros. If you multiply this number, 7 into 4 will give you 28, and 6 times 10 will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer for your problem is going to be this 8, rightmost digit preceding the zero. But the easier way to do is remove the trailing zeros. Removing this many trailing zeros is same as removing 10 raised to 6, because all the trailing zeros are being created by 10. So if I remove that many zeros, I'm going to get 10. I'm removing 10 square, and I just have to find the unit digit of this number. 7 into 4, it's basically 28. Unit digit will be 8. You see? So let's look at this number again. 3 raised to 30. Okay, we are looking for 3 raised to 30. Now, if you look at the number 3 raised to 30, 30 raised to 30. According to the simple exponents, in exponents, if there is a number like x into y whole raised to a, it is going to be x raised to a into y raised to a. The a is going to get distributed between both the numbers. So just like that, I can also write this 30 into 30 raised to 30 as 30, 3 into 10 whole raised to 30, or 3 raised to 30 into 10 raised to 30. Okay. Now, if you look at this scenario, removing all the trailing zeros and finding the unit digit, all the trailing zeros will be created by this guy. So if I to find the answer for this problem, all I have to do is remove this trailing zeros or 10 raised to 30 and simply find the unit digit of this guy. So I have to find the unit digit of this value. Now, but the problem here is that 3 raised to 30 is a very big number. Here we have to use a extra information. Okay. Now, the trick with unit digit is, imagine there is a number like 134 into 267 into 392 into 756. I want to find the unit digit of this number. The trick with unit digit is that you don't have to do the entire value. All you have to do is simply take the unit digits 4, 7, 2, 6. Find the unit digit of this value. Okay, 4 into 6 will give you, 4 into 7 will give you 14, 28. 2 into 6 will give you 12. Again, you can ignore this other value, only take the unit digit. 8 into 2 will give you 16. So, ignore this other value. The unit digit of this multiplication is going to be 6. Now, if you doubt this thing, I can find the value of this 134 into 267 into 392 into 756. Oh my god, that's a very big number. The number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. This number is going to be 1060288186. Okay, see, the unit digit is 6. That is all what we care for. Okay, just like that, we can also find the, so our objective is to find the unit digit of 3 raised to 30. We can also find that. Now, if I want to find the unit digit of 3 raised to 30, we also have to use a little bit trick of patterns. 3 raised to 1 is going to be 3. 3 square, basically 3 raised to 1 into 3. It's gonna be 9. 3 cube is going to be, see, 3 square into 3. That is 9 into 3, 27. So if I am looking for the unit digit of 3 raised to 1 is 3 itself. Unit digit of 3 square is 9 itself. Unit digit of 3 cube is going to be 7. Now if I want to find 3 raised to 4, that is 3 cube into 3. 27 into 3. See, the number is easy. It is 81. But I'm going to use the trick of unit digit because I don't care about anything else. So if I want to find the unit digit only and doesn't care about the number, I'll eliminate this 2. I'll simply take 7 into 3. I'm going to get 21 and the unit digit will be 1. See, the actual number is different, okay? If you multiply 27 to 3, it is going to be 81. But I don't care, right? I only need to find the unit digit. Now, next value. 3 raised to 5. That is 3 raised to 4 into 3. Or 81 into 3, but I only care about unit digit. So I'm going to take the unit digit of this value, 3 raised to 4. That is 1. Multiply by the unit digit of 3 is simply 3 itself. Again, you will get a unit digit of 3. 3 raised to 6 will be unit digit of the previous value. 3 into 3, you will get 9. 3 raised to 7. 9 into 3. 27, but only take the unit digit. It's going to be 7. So 3, 9, 7, and similarly 3 raised to 8 will unit digit will be 1. So it's easy to find the unit digit even when it is power. Now if you look at these numbers, you can also see a pattern. 3, 9, 7, 1. 3, 9, 7, 1. Let me just check the option. I think that's the same value which is given in the option. 3, 9, 7, 1. See, same numbers are given on the option also. Because all the powers of 3 will have only these 4 unit digits. So there are 4 people in this pattern. After every 4 value, the pattern is repeating. Because of that reason itself, the cycle length of this pattern, it is known as 4. Now, there is an easy way to find out different unit digits or the patterns at different positions. For example, we can clearly see that when the power is 7, okay, or the unit digit of 3 raised to 7 is 7. Imagine we don't know that. We have to find it. What you have to do is that we are basically looking for which value to come in the 7th position, which pattern to come in the 7th position. You simply, my objective is to find the unit digit of 3 raised to 7. You simply take this 7 and divide that with the cycle length, that is 4. So 1 time 4, balance is 3. This reminder gives you the direction to find your answer. There are 4 people in your pattern. According to this reminder, it basically says that the third guy in the pattern, 1, 2, 3, third guy in the pattern will be the unit digit of 3 raised to 7. Yes, we can already see that. One more example. If I want to find what is the unit digit of 3 raised to 11, okay, what should I do? Take 11, divide that with the cycle length 4, 2 times it will going to be 8. Yeah, reminder is 3. Again here reminder is 3. The third guy in the pattern. Only 4 people are there, third guy in the pattern. So the unit digit of 3 raised to 11 is going to be again 7. One more problem. 17, 3 raised to 17. What is the unit digit of 3 raised to 17? What to do? You try to find out. Pause the video and try to find out. I'm giving the answer. Take the 17, divide that with 4, that is cycle length. 4 times 16, balance is 1. If the balance is 1, first guy in the pattern. That basically gives answer as 3. So the unit digit of 3 raised to 17 is 3. The only place where you are going to get confused here is that when I'm going to take a value something like 3 raised to 16. When you take 16 and divide that with 4, it will go 4 times 16, remainder will become 0. When remainder becomes 0, it simply means that it is the last guy in the pattern. See, 3 raised to 4, 4 by 4 remainder will be 0. 3 raised to 8, 8 by 4 remainder will be 0. So, this happens because, remainder is always less than divisor. Whenever you are dividing something with 4, you will only get a value less than 4. Therefore, whenever the remainder is 0, that basically means 4th guy in the pattern. Now, according to the question, we have to find the unit digit of 3 raised to 30. So simply take 30, divide that with 4. I think 7 times 28, balance is 2. Balance 2 means second guy in our pattern. Second guy, first guy, second guy is going to be 9. So the unit digit of 3 raised to 30 is going to be simply second guy in the pattern, which is 9. Okay, so that's our answer. Our answer is 9. All good. So that's all with this problem. And just to test if you guys have understood this problem, I'm going to give you one practice question. Okay, let's take the number 200 whole raised to yeah, it's a little bit big number. 1 to 1 to 6. Again, the question is similar. What is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in the value 200 raised to 126? You can pause the video now and try to find the answer yourself. Okay. See, first of all, I always tell this thing, you always have to try to solve the answer even if you don't know how to do it. Because trying to solve an answer itself, that's the only thing which will teach you how to find an answer. See, you don't need to get the answer, but trying is important. Okay. So if you are not still tried, pause the video and try. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer. What to do? This simply means this is 2 into 100 whole raised to 126. See, all the trailing zeros will be created by this 100. So this, if you check it, it is will be 2 raised to 126 into 100 raised to 126. So you simply have to remove these trailing zeros. So remove this guy. Find the unit digit of this value. 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. 2 cube is 8. 2 raised to 4 is 16. I'll simply take 6. 2 raised to 5. 6 into 2. 2. 2 raised to 7. I'm only looking for unit digit, okay? 4. 2 raised to 8. 8. See, the pattern already started repeating. 2486, 2486. Again, only 4 people are in the pattern. Now I have to find what comes in 126 question. 126 divided by 4. 3 times 12. Balance is 0. 6 will 1 times 4. Balance is 2. If the remainder is 2, that basically means second guy in the pattern. Second guy will be 4. So the answer for this problem, the unit digit of 2 raised to 126 is going to be 4. So that's the answer. Okay. And one more trick I'm going to give you. This helps you when you're dividing with 4. If you want to find the remainder of 126 divided by 4, you just take the last 2 digits. This works only for natural numbers. Divide 26 with 4. So how many times will it go? 5, 6 times, right? Yes, 24, balance is 2. The quotient might be different, quotient will be different, but the remainder is going to be same. So that's it, people. So the answer for this problem is 9. Answer for this problem is 4. Thank you.